My name's Stephen Holmes and I'm Managing Director of a company called Neogen Europe Limited. We're located on the west coast of Scotland, about 30 miles south of Glasgow, on the campus of the Scottish Agricultural College. That's where I used to work, where I was a plant pathologist. But in the late 80s, early 90s, I got interested in more rapid methods of diagnosing plant diseases and also problems in food. And in 1994 established a business unit within the college to develop those interests. But in 1998 I purchased that unit from the college and set up a company called Adgen Limited. However, we remained at the campus and that's where we are today. In the early 2000s I sold the business to the Neogen Corporation, which is a NASDAQ listed company, which is probably the world's leading supplier and developer of test kits for food safety testing and animal safety testing. In the middle of the 2000s, in 2004, I changed the name of the company to Neogen Europe. This reflected the fact that we had the responsibility for developing a European business for the Neogen Corporation, and we now are responsible for business in Europe, Middle East and Africa principally, but we also do business in China. On the plant disease side we sell on a much wider front. We sell to around 90 countries around the world. Well, if you're talking about plant diseases, then the traditional diagnosis of plant diseases is by using microscopes, by culturing. Quite often by the time you get a result it's of historical value only. What our tests are designed to do to deliver more rapid results which allow positive action to be taken to minimise damage from diseases. So we've specialised in developing, most familiar people recognise it as a sort of pregnancy test type format. We call it a lateral flow, and enables people in the field or in extension workers, people working in diagnostic laboratories, to do a quick screening for important pathogens, and they can provide a result within 15-20 minutes, which is compared to the week, 2 weeks or never by traditional methods, it represents a huge progress in terms of disease diagnosis and facilitating accurate action to both save money but also to optimise the input of fungicides into crops, which these days is increasingly important. We have tests for a huge range of pathogens, around about 250 different pathogens across the whole spectrum of crops. But one area that we have always specialised in, and it's a personal interest of mine, and that is diseases of potatoes. And we offer a wide range of products to detect the key important viruses, the important pathogens, bacterial pathogens, and also fungal pathogens which affect potato crops. In terms of plant pathogens, we're responsible for global business in phytopathology. And we manufacture all the products in Scotland, but we sell them on a global basis, both direct and through distributors. And we also now have a representative who is based in the United States, particularly to service the North American market, but also they look after distributors in South America too. But essentially they're there to provide better access to our products and services and technical support in North America, Canada and the USA. Yeah, Canada's been a country where we've enjoyed very good relationships in the potato industry for quite a number of years, both through the CFIA, the Agriculture Canada and the Quality Institute in Prince Edward Island and New Brunswick and places like that. And our range of virus testing kits and reagents, they, I believe, it's true, are the only fully approved set of reagents from any supplier globally, really. I think in terms of potato virus testing, then the fact that we do it from Scotland is no, it's not by chance. The original seed certification scheme, which most schemes around the globe are based on, actually was developed in Scotland, and we work very closely with the government agency that developed that scheme and continues to service that scheme in Scotland. And a lot of the reagents that we supply come from that organisation. They were developed for their own use in seed certification programs. So anybody who uses those products can be comfortable that they are going to actually perform to a standard which is acceptable for seed certification programs. Well, I mean, this is a tremendous opportunity to meet people from parts of the world it's not easy to get to, but which are important in terms of potato production. And it enables us to meet not just farmers and growers, it enables us to meet agrochemical companies, breeders, a whole range of people in different aspects of potato production, and many of those actually use our products and can benefit from the type of products that we offer.